Hello! Fancy seeing you here in this digital space with me. Here I am. I'm jumping in right away into my screen where you can see what game I'm playing and my little character model. Because I want to do that more. But start of my streams tend to linger on that front screen a little too much, is my thought. Also, my ad break is going to start real soon. So I wanted to jump in and say something before I have to vamp again for another minute or so. Now that I've said a whole bunch of stuff, we're playing Ace Attorney still. Not that I'm complaining. This game is great, and there's the ad break. But if you don't have ads, and you're seeing me right now, you can see me talk about, I mean, pretty much nothing. I'm just kind of gonna vamp for like a minute so nobody misses anything. I know it's forced perspective, but Phoenix has got a really big hand. See a doctor about that. Also, does this logo need 2 trademarks? I guess they've trademarked both the name Phoenix Wright and the series title Ace Attorney, which would necessitate that. Much to think about. United States and Japanese copyright law. As much as anything in the United States can be said to be governed by the law anymore. But that's a whole different subject that I'm not going to get into. And now that my ad break is done, let's do some lawyering. So we last found out that we thought there were 2 murders, but it turns out there's only 1 murder. Which is convenient because the 2 murders were supposed to be of the same person, which was impossible and very confusing. Oh, that's today. Yeah. Oh my God, it is today, February 24th. Oh my God. Okay, so I know I only have 2 chapters left. It is possible that I get through the rest of this tonight, and if I do, that would be crazy. Finishing it the same day. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, you guys.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
Sorry, I have to move the mic for a sec. Here we go.
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
Anna wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
Emma, are you dead? What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you? What a weird thing for a killer to do. SL Incident 8 was probably the Joe Dirt killings. And David Spade has never been brought to justice for his crimes. It's sickening.
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, he was only trying to save me.
So that means you...
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
I didn't see that one coming. Really now? Phoenix, everyone that you come in contact with has been a witness in a trial in some fashion. All right, let's talk about it. Slanine incident.
It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too.
Lost my mouse for a second.
There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. He only had one character portrait. He just stood there with his knife at his lapel.
Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me.
Take a look at my knife!
I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then,
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture. All right, let's find out which picture is. Let's take your picture. What did you see in the instant the crime occurred?
Jack knocked out Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Murder! That's correct. Murder She Saw. A much less popular series. It's just people are stabbed immediately in front of Jessica Fletcher, and she's just like, "Oh goodness!" And then the rest of it is just like her going through counseling. Murder rate in that town she lived in still the same, still crazy. Don't go to Cabot Cove, Maine, because it's still like one murder a week. I'd watch it. Oh, you should write a letter to whoever owns the rights to the Murder She Wrote IP.
I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
That is a huge 7th grader. Is she 15 now? Anyway. Poor Emma. You've been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant, so I just went into the courtroom when it was empty and testified, hoping someone had like a hidden microphone or something so they could play it back. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
What does any of this rambling have to do with her fetish for science? I'm gonna bet that she got her obsession with like crime scene investigation because of all this shit going on. That's another common thread for these characters is a crime happens in front of them and then it defines the rest of their life. Not that that's unreasonable, just to be clear, but it is a pattern. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. But she was 15 now. All right, whatever. That's understandable.
I've been holding this same pose ever since. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies.
Wait, so I saw the flashback. The like lab coat doesn't have anything to do with science. It's just you just were wearing that?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Sure.
And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
Oh, that's sad. This is like a if I just lose 15 pounds, he won't cheat on me anymore kind of logic. Sweetie, I'm sorry. I don't think just slightly better legitimate evidence is gonna sway Lana to the path of good. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. It's the same thing as everyone in this game. Trauma! There's still something that bothers me about that crime. It was a murder, and murders are bad.
I don't remember the moment when Doc stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that? Hold on. So you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why Lana... Why is she...
Made up.
The crime.
Made it up? You mean provided...
Bogus evidence.
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. He wasn't tipped off by the fact that part of it was a piece of printer paper with crayon scrawled with, "He did it." How could he have known? Even so, that's when it all started.
Rotator Johnson, are you invoking Taylor Swift? I don't know how to feel about that.
The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault.
Aw, come on. I want you to sing to me. Dance, monkey!
If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. And it was all this child's fault. Let's kill her. Can you imagine if that was the takeaway?
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. Something puzzling, methinks. Tips, Fedora. There's something that's puzzling me. Jesus. Pronounce your words right, football. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in
Lana's office.
at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. And he still just kept holding that knife right up to his chest. Nobody even took it. Taken in for
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? No, by his neighbor. What do you... Another boo for Phoenix for being an idiot.
Of course! This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective's offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me. It's a good thing everyone else are also idiots. I agree.
After the Joe Dark case, she completed law school in like 6 months. She was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Better detective than Gumshoe? Inconceivable! Lana used to be a detective? Brain struggling to understand. Pain hurts. I better have another talk with her. All right. So, let's... Oh, keep hitting escape. It's backspace. Let's have another talk with her.
Lana?
Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we?
I have thoughts about that, but I'm going to keep them to myself.
But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty.
Believe me, I understand the risks.
Lana, Emma told me about you.
Oh?
Did she say that I was slaying with this scarf?
About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
That's right.
Could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs? Seriously, did you go to like double night school?
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
That's right. I have a bunch of rights. I have a Phoenix right, because that's who I am. So, yeah. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one, 2 years ago.
Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be.
That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Ilana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth.
It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. I'm trying to distract because this is making me uncomfortable. Ha ha ha! Please stop fighting.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. With what this Ms. Starr said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. Or in profile. Let's go down the list.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing. She could racially profile with the best of them.
Sorry about that. Plot wouldn't be as thick if she was more forthcoming with info. Yeah. We gotta have stuff to unravel. If all of our witnesses just told us the truth immediately, I don't know, what would we do?
They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Chief Gant?
He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. 4 feet wide, beard made of blades, tiny little glasses. He had it all.
They were the best team ever! They should solve crimes before their reports could even be filed.
That's not suspicious at all. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was...
To gain experience investigating crime scenes, so you can use that experience in court, right?
Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Well, maybe I will.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the investigation lead was... the investigation lead... They're... homonyms? Yeah, homonyms. Investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes. Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even had the same office?
We led a team of the best detectives on the force. These fuckers. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Exclamation point! Now you tell us. First one at scene.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down and fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself.
That's where you found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark.
Nope.
When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
That's an interesting way for those bodies to have ended up. Like, in a like, physics of what could have happened sense. 3 bodies?
Prosecutor Marshall...
Oh, shit. It's not, Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out,
and the suspect, Joe Dark.
Hey, Nick. Yo, Todd, I have a question. What's your question?
During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I panicked.
A lot of panicking going on in this situation.
I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Can't blame her. After all her sister must have gone through. Do you and Hannah live together? Yes, she's my wife.
After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight. You could talk on the mic. No, she's not going to talk on the mic. She's not going to do that. Not this stream. Just ask. She's got a normal voice and she's very real. That's the least. That's the least convincing way I could have said that. But point remains. You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm?
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance. For God's sake, the last case I did was basically this again. Or, this is that again. Oh, look, everyone involved in this old case, it's all coming back together, and there's a new crime. Uh-oh. Wow, what a weird coincidence that has nothing to do with anything. Y'all just got gifted a sub. What does that mean? It means that someone's gonna have a subscription to me. I don't know who. Thank you.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. It's that guy, weirdo. Texas boy.
Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. Believe it or not, he's French.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself.
The chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. Sounds like a good idea. Really hand-holding me, but I'm not going to complain. Happy for you, Nick, about your new revelation. What the? Move. Yeah. Criminal Affairs Department. And go to the office. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere.
Things seem kind of quiet around here today.
You're right. The chief detective seems the same, though. Hi!
Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later. Oh, I thought this was where... I guess it's here. I thought it was... I'm getting... All these places have to do with police and prosecuting, and it's very hard to keep track of what specific locations are where. Oh yeah, I know My Hero. Yeah, I've seen My Hero. Very good. I've seen the first 2 seasons, but I'm very bad at keeping up with things.
Howdy, Bambino. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. Howdy, Bambino.
Oh, Mr. Marshall!
I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambino? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed?
Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. I'm gonna bomb the place. Sorry, but you can't go into the evidence room today, partner.
Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west?
He's gonna interrogate the bottom of his flask, yeah. Oh, there he goes. Look at him interrogating. Oh.
If If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, here was that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Huh. Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
I mean, you can still get one. Weird lady with the onigiri on her head is probably floating around somewhere. Dark trial.
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon?
Excuse me. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's all right. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question? Like this one?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon.
Ah!
However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? I mean, that's a good perk of forging your evidence.
That case... Excuse me, I'm incredibly drunk. That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. The scars remind us that the past is real. And it tears my heart open just to fail. Anyone else like Papa Roach? No, just me?
Yes, just you, Emma.
Okay.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around.
I guess my wish came true, kind of.
Now you want to hear me sing more songs in this voice?
I just made detective when I went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
He was 27 at the time. Everyone in these games, save for plot-relevant reasons, is like peak physical attractiveness age. You don't even really have to ask. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. He got a lollipop.
The highest honor? You mean the...
King of prosecutors.
I knew it!
What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. It's like they were brothers.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that was at the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of evidence transferal.
I can't do the deep voice thing when it's already the deep voice. Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Very strange! Someone got to it before he could! Who knows what trickery is afoot?
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. Y'all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was, taken care of. Ms. Starr was fired. I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him, too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They? The Illuminati?
Who are you talking about? The Illuminati?
Oh, he got murdered in the future. Yeah.
Don't get upset, Bambino. I mean, Damon Gant. Lana Sky.
Gant and Sky. I was almost gonna make the joke of Gant and Sky, attorneys at law, but I'm like, wait, no, that's just sort of half true because one of yeah.
The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second in command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. Like it was fucking... That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She doesn't even have a law degree. She was just like, I want to. And he, I mean, fuck it, right? PlayStation's obviously corrupt. Why not just go for the gold? She's never been the same since she left.
I'm shocked about this for some reason. Despite the fact that that's what I also said.
Everyone who knew her said so. And like I'm over there, why is she acting surprised? Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Yeah, why is she acting surprised?
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina. Her secret's too well guarded. I never found out.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it? Oh, did you enjoy it, partner?
What was that just now?
What do you mean?
You sounded like your voice got real different for a second.
No, it's nothing. This is how I talk.
Okay. It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, and someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Oh, Jesus. He's really going to town.
Too bad I won't be around to work with you. When you become a real scientific investigator.
And then he put your cowboy hat on her. Pass the torch.
Adios, Bambina. I'm fading into nothing.
Damn, son. Okay. Guess we go here. Did he just die? Yeah, he just faded away into the Force like fucking Obi-Wan. Someone tried to strike him down with a lightsaber of justice, and his clothes collapsed to the ground. All right.
No one's here today. Not even Ms. Starr.
Everyone's probably busy looking into exactly what went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in. And I'm checking around. Checking, seeing what's going on. Also, ad break soon. So, there's that.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't here.
Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? Took a real beating in court today.
Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
I guess we'll just have to come back later. Okay. All right, so do I go back to where I was before, where it said, don't come here yet? Because I needed to go to the entrance and talk to, fucking, what's his face? Marshall? That was what I meant, Marshall. All right, I'm going to hang here for a second, because ads are just about to start. I'll switch back to Happy Todd. Because, boy, I'm happy to see all of you folks here, watching me play a game, doing stupid voices. Looking at this guy. How you doing, this guy? Terrible. Sorry to hear that. Anything I can do? No. I mean, you could leave, but you're not gonna. All right. How about you over here, Tansuit? How you doing? Oh, I think he has the AirPods in. I don't think he can hear me. Well, interesting. This looks like this originally had some like English letters, Latin letters, as opposed to Japanese, but it was AI upscaled into oblivion, so now it's just a weird, almost writing smudge. There's the ads. There we go. This is extra funny filler when it doesn't actually cut to ads. Yeah. I was a victim of my own preparedness. Speaking of nothing related at all, I like this little netbook here. Whatever this, or like, I guess it was 2001. It might even be like a PDA type of thing. Something completely technologically obsolete, even more so than the big beige computer monitors and towers. Why was it that beige was the dominant color for computing for like the first 20, 30 years of computing, and then everyone was like, nah, that's stupid, it's black now. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with black in any sense. Please don't cancel me. That is not at all what I mean. Just, this is a strange choice. It's like, you know what I want my electronics to look like they were stretched over with the skin of a Norseman, just almost white, but very pale. All right, that's enough. It's fashion. It is. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Okay, so this says Chief. Is this Gant? Is this Gant? Whatever. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're out in the conference room. Thanks. Oh, is that him? What do you think of my Gant impression? It's good. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do, about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. Some more chaos going on Thanksgiving, Christmas put together. I think festive is usually the word used for those, but fine.
Sir, would you like to have a look around Chief Gant's office?
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Shut up, Emma, shut up! Hey! You're right! You can't go in there. It's off limits.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Oh, police! When will you learn?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Okay, I guess we're just doing it, even though he said, don't do that actually. But fine. Ha ha! He's a fucking Phantom of the Opera. forging evidence and sitting at that thing like. It's so normal. You're right. It's very normal. It's the normalest thing to ever have happened. Whoa. Where am I?
At the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes.
It's a good gag.
I never could remember where C was.
It's by the beach. C is by the beach. Thank you.
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk.
So, righto, have you been swimming lately?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately.
I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement.
Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence?
2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me.
So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
We took it to commemorate our work together.
Something's not right with this picture. It looks AI upscaled. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though.
Ganty picture added to the court record.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention.
The cup thing. I'll have to look at that once this conversation is over.
I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, but this office. It was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore.
So get out.
All the same, we'd still like to have a liking. We'd like to have a look around. Baby, look around, please.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out! I have a meeting to attend to.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
Seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. I mean... or you're trespassing. But, like, I know that's why in the game, but, like, you did just sort of barge into his office uninvited.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. I know! Suction cups on the side of the building! Alright. Oh, actually, I mean, what do I do now? So where are my options? Wright & Co., Undercover, Criminal Affairs. It's very Zelda-style level of barging, yeah. Like go in and smash all his pots.
What are you doing in here?
Don't worry about me. I'm just taking a look at these pots.
Yeah!
gathering myself here. Where do I go? We were just here. Hey, speaking of pots. I don't get it. Do I just eeny, meeny, miny, moe this shit? Do it go here, maybe? Nope, still nobody here. How about back here to back here? Oh, all right, fine. Good. Good for me. Hey!
Hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No. Why you ask?
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's, basically what it all boils down to. They falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes!
Tell me more about Edgeworth's blood. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Sky's the guilty party here, isn't she?
Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth, if you know what I mean. Yeah, pal. His amazing talent as a prosecutor is kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this,
Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Plus, I mean, have you seen those cheekbones? Dudes are jealous, or horny, or horny and jealous. There's no way to tell.
Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work!
Yes, sir!
Let's go out and lunch again sometime, my treat!
Yes, sir!
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir!
Seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack.
Let's talk about Slanine.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
Yeah, dish, Gumshoe, dish. Seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean...
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. You wouldn't know anything about that, right? Would you? Girl?
Me. Hi, it was me. Hello.
Seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here. Okay, you go ahead and read. It's not my strong suit.
His powers of recollection never fails to impress.
Maybe we should show him.
The murder weapon.
It might jog his memory.
Well, let's talk about Dark's crimes first.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just a run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? Was he just sitting there and just like, you know what? I'm tired of being an office drone. I think I want a murder. And he got up, and by golly, he just started a murdering.
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So it was an accident?
An accident, yes. But it transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
Yeah. Some kind of a skink or a stoat. Kid walked by just then, so we killed him. To why is this autoplaying? Why is this autoplaying? A John came up to the scene. He was killed as well. I didn't see what he said the first time. I was making a joke. Now we'll never know. Hey! Pale!
He was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
So he turned himself in?
Yes. In the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. What do you think about it, girl? Little girl? Come on, why are you sweating and shaking so much?
That last witness. AKA Emma. Okay, well, first of all, now that we know that that's the story, Dark's not a serial killer. If anything, I guess a spree killer might be accurate, but like, if you go nuts and just kill like 4 people in a row at the same time, that's not serial killing. Serial killing implies serial, like a movie, like a serialized television show. Like, every once in a while, he goes out and gets a little killing done. That's what a serial killer is. It's not just everyone that would make every school shooter a serial killer, and then why even have words anymore? Anyway, let's present him with this. Todd Football laying groundwork for his upcoming crime podcast. Hey, you know, it's always good to diversify. Is it this? Oh, damn it. What was I supposed to present him with? Fuck. I think it was this. About this.
Hey! Is it?
There's a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. Take that again. I sounded like a text-to-speech. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of?
What are you doing with it? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again!
Quick, talk to me! Say things! Yeah, bitch! This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? No, I'm not gonna spray him.
That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found.
Was it up Joe Dark's butt?
What? No.
Oh. Where then?
That's what did him in.
Where was it? Was it up his butt?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
Ah!
It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. Switchblade knife updated in the court record.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around, if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh no! They're gonna preserve you for the winter?
No, how are you the stupid one in this conversation?
No, sorry. I'm a lot of heightened emotions. I can't think clearly. Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe's our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him
Change his mind.
What would make him change his mind? Because I don't know. I have no idea. But, all right, we already presented with something, and I've never seen more than 4 dialogue options, so I don't think we have anything to present him right now. Now, let's see where else we can go. Take a sip of soda. Okay. Where should I go? Beep 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 deep. Scoodly beep beep. I haven't been to Edgeworth's office where there's anything to do, so maybe now there's some. Hey! I'm a pattern noticer. Look at this motherfucker right here, noticing patterns, and that's it. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is! It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
Sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh?
Huh. Had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Wedgeworth? Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Well, Mr. Persnickety, let's talk about all that shit that's been going on.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. Police department's error is my error. My responsibility is the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I take pride in my work. So much pride that I'm grabbing my arm and looking away bashfully. So tell me why. Tell me why it has all come to this. Tell me why.
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up.
Edgeworth sounds like a coach who just lost the World Series. I feel like every trial is an emotionally, like, devastating or, like, this is a man that cannot handle failure. This guy's, he's got some complexes for sure. You up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. Seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. No takesies backsies. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. Never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Let's. I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna question him. I want to look at the picture because it's alerted to something by chat. So that's the vase that was smashed. So I'm assuming that was smashed in the murder. Is that it? Is that all that we're talking about? The shield and the sword, they're still chipped, even though, like, was that something? Was that supposed to have occurred in some kind of incident? I don't remember. It's my primary pot concern, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. All right, well, I mean, I don't really know what to do with that information, but that's what's it's. Day of the crime.
Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning and then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends. Clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
Oh yeah! Chief Gadd asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
All right.
Okay. I bet I gotta show him the picture. I bet I gotta show him the picture.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall, he had just started making a name for himself.
Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Oh, there's a sword. There was a sword in it, and there's no sword there anymore. Oh. Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story. What is a story?
Shut up. It was used in a crime at some point, probably. Yeah. Be my guess, too. Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? Will you give us story time, Papa? Don't call me that. It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Okay. Typical cryptic non-answer from him. What the fuck does that mean? This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake? You know, you're so women, right? Yeah. What the fuck? Fine. Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Objection! Those claims contradict each other! I've got you now! Very deceptive. Calm down. Stop jumping. Then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, this merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow! Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. And I love learning!
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. I like him. He seems like a good egg. King of Prosecutors trophy upgrade. King of Prosecutors trophy updated in the court record. Listen, you guys can read. Okay. Oop, sorry about that. I shifted in my chair. My shirt hit the microphone. Let's go back. Let's think again. All right, so I presented him. He's got 4 dialogue options, so he's probably tapped out for now. Have I examined while what is this? I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground! Ah!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
He didn't even look.
What?
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, Letter of Resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, Wright. I'm an old man. I've been doing this for too long. I'm 24 years old, practically dead in the ground as we speak. I feel as if something inside me has died.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Everyone should call me a bad little boy and spank me.
What?
Is that too far? Never mind. Forget I said that.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. Wonder if I can use it for anything. Okay, that's your thought? Fine. Wow, you're going through a tough time. Wonder if I can steal your shit and use it for my own purposes. Letter of resignation, put into bucket. Work desk. It's quite tight. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I did do these gumshoes. Yeah, that weird flickering thing. I remember now. I remember. Okay. Any new information? Is this all the same? Yeah, this is all the same information. Okay. Yeah. Back, I say. So, okay, we got... Let's use this as the game told us to. Move to parking lot, and then... Oh, okay, all right. New scene. Fine, let's do it.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's her.
Would either of you count for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Miss Starr! Guess she's out of lunches.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Also, back up. Nipples? Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't be all attributed to mere coincidence. I mean, I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Ms. Starr's hatred toward Lana. And that roast beef, which definitely isn't Wagyu. It all dates back to 2 years ago. All right. More information. So much information. My goodness. Getting so informed.
Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. Here's this picture again. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall. Oh, must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. It was called alcoholism. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Sky. The only other woman in the... Keep up.
My sister?
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course they were led by that legendary dwarf.
Lana and Chief Get.
All right, ads are about to start. So I'll take a pause right here. Hopefully I timed it better this time. And I won't have to vamp for quite such a long time. I mean, maybe I should... I'm almost considering making the ad breaks slightly longer, just so I have more time for something to develop to talk about in the time that's it's away. And it still hasn't started yet, huh? Wow. Gotta love Twitch. It's doing a great job. It could be more like an intermission, yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't think Brotato Johnson can hear me right now, but that also the last time there was an ad break, it was like waiting and waiting and waiting, and then he posted a comment, and then the ad started. So perhaps he's the key. Perhaps he is the one that knows the spirit of the ads. Ad-free exclusive content. Ah, yeah. Now no one else will hear that can open. Subscribe! All right, anyway. Ads are done. Let's get back to it. After case closed.
That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear where other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened.
Wait, they made you wear that hat?
No, the hat is my idea. It's just, I'm not... Never mind. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used? Let's talk about duos.
Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
I mean his giant man titties. Them pecs. You could bounce a quarter off of them. By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. It produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean... Yeah, way to catch up to the rest of us, Phoenix.
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Fucking yeah, my guy!
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh, yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jack.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jack's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it weren't for her, I don't think Jack would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Star.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that?
Good.
I don't know. I don't know. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief.
Emma's just like repeating random words from other parts of the conversation to interject so that Angel isn't just doing a total monologue, but it's just like she's like picking the words at random.
Her. Chief. You. Pencil. Hat. Brunch.
There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? I'm not going to do the mic thing again, but yeah, dude. Clearly. Making it sound like Emma's taking a presidential cognitive assessment. Chief, her, shoes. I know all the things. They're in front of me. I can see and interpret what's happening.
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how can he control Lana? Did he plug a joystick in her brain?
No.
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
At last! I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
I don't get that metaphor, but that's okay. I've got tenacity. Back button. Okay. So. All right, let's go back to the police department and show Gumshoe the thing we got, because we got a thing and he was like,
Hey, show me something, pal.
so I mean that seems to make sense.
Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. I hope, anyway. I can't handle another character in the series not knowing what a DJ is.
Oh, that DJ!
Oops.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer is still no.
Question mark?
I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. Be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. just in case you forgot from like 5 minutes ago. I have to take a look in there. I gotta take a look in there. I gotta.
There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
I think I know just the thing. How about you look at this?
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? Let me just look at it. It won't be emotionally devastating whatsoever. No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice, too. I thought he was willing to sacrifice our love. I was really into Foreigner. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective?
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But...
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
They would let you off the hook without a Luther lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
All right, detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. All right, let's go look at an office. No more to talk about right now. Chief's office, let's go.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
And then the flames come out of the walls and they get roasted to death.
We're in! If anyone finds us now...
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out.
Hey! Yeah! 3 friends being friends together, doing stuff and solving crimes, making corrupt people get to jail eventually, hopefully, yeah!
Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Gumshoe a real one. Goddamn right.
Hey, don't do that to my card!
Weird fade out, but okay.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
Got a bad feeling about this. He's got more to talk about? He does, okay. Well, let's get to yappin', Cap'n. Can't believe that was a feel shame for the thing I just said. Let's get to yappin', Cap'n. Anyway, that desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yeah, Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at a New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. I mean, if there were, he'd have to be a fucking giant dipshit moron. And no one like that could be in charge of a whole police department.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why are bees yellow? Do bees be other colors? Is that like predisposed to one like naturally? Or did we take yellow and black stripes from bees and then just that now we think that that's warning things because of bees and then we like reinforced it? Or could bees have easily been like blue or something?
What?
Never mind. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think... Nah, it wouldn't be... No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy!
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal! I'm being passive-aggressive here. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? Stereotypical wife?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. I think the giant sword-bearded man who stands creepily not saying anything and is in charge of everything in this department, and it seems like maybe this city. He's just a goofball. He's fine. Everything's good. He's never done anything wrong. And he's my friend and I love him. So much so that we're escaping to the void. Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? I think his tie is weird. Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet.
There you go, ignoring me again.
I wasn't ignoring you, I was lost in thought. Okay, so that's all I can get from him. Let's examine the room. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone in this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
I don't have any taxes to pay. Child.
Shh! Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out! You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
Sure, buddy. Phone.
Wow! Look at the size of Chief Gant's desk!
Speaking of that, we were here earlier.
Oh, it's your toe!
Chief Gant! Put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
A list of evidence.
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. I'm sure that's nothing.
Hey, look at the case name!
Huh? SL9? I know what this is doing here.
Hold on, Detective. What did you just say?
I wonder what this is doing here. I said, I wonder what...
Yep, called it. No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
Half-sized list of evidence. The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? Oh, so they're two separate halves. I mean, obviously that's some kind of corruption, but I'm not entirely sure how that works.
I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case!
It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. Ripped in half. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's ripped in half. Oh, before, I just said it was not as long as it should be. Ripped in half is very different in terms of what it's implying. But sure, fine, whatever. This. This is a safe, isn't it?
Nah, it's a weird microwave. Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay. You say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
A seven-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I remember this from last time. There was one number.
You know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's...
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Yeah, so when we saw the people, the ID numbers that went into the evidence room, there was one that was unassigned, and it was really easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goated. I'm the smartest man in the world. I'm the best to ever do it. I've got big brain disease. It's terminal for being smart. Bingo!
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? I'm excited about birthdays.
Sorry. There's something about saying all those voices out loud that make me a lot more likely to laugh at myself than I would otherwise. 7777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 7777777, that ID number?
I think you're 1 step shy. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Out of the way, you.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's
I my brain shorted out trying to think of what the funniest thing could be in there.
it's a tinier safe.
Nah, that's dumb.
It's a gremlin. It's a mogwai from Gremlins. Don't get it wet or feed it after midnight. Which I guess is always, but like, not because like after dawn. I guess it's okay to feed it.
Ha ha ho! Why-ho!
A shard from a broken cup. Huh.
This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? I know where I've seen it before! Oh, it's not letting me. Okay.
There's something else in here too.
What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth that someone gave a high five.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Either that or a monkey was going barefoot.
Hey! I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now.
A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. You have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to
The SL9 incident.
Come on! There's gotta be something we can show the detective!
All right, wait, slog through all of that dialogue to get to, fucking, Oh, okay, I thought I might be able to, like, place it in there, but can I present this to, hey, knock it off! Present this to him? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Those were the days.
Kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence for that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know? That fragment we just found?
You mean this one? It was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. It's a regular Mike Oldfield's tubular bells over here. Let's see if it fits.
Leave them be for now. I don't need any more evidence. I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, simple fucking fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
I can piece this together again. And Humpty Dumpty will finally live a normal life. It'll prove that Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Can I put thing in hole? Oh. Here goes. Oh, it's so hard. Goo! There! It fits like a charm. That of course, means...
New record!
Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. Holy shit.
Holy shit!
In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But...
Hey, guys! Get a load of this!
What is it?
This piece he just attached. It's different from the others.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood! blood has kept its bright red color longer than any blood in the history of Earth, but sure.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
Unstable jar. Added. Sorry, not added. Updated. The court record. Sorry. As blue text, fast talking guy, sometimes I trip over my words a little bit. Well then, that's something. Back. You got more to talk about, buddy? Nope. Back. Examine. No, wait, not examine. Present. Can I use the spray? Oh, no, I can't. Back? Wait. Can I use the spray? I cannot use the spray. All right, court record? Court record use spray? Damn it, I did it again. Stop it, me. Okay, spray. I can spray. You happy now? You happy now, Potato Johnson and everyone else in chat that just wants me to spray? I'm here for your spraying enjoyment. I'm your goddamn spraying monkey. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be anything going on over here, so I do this side and keep spraying. Oh! Ha 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 ha! Examine.
Whoa! This area must have been covered in blood.
Is this from that incident?
It must be. When Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
Stain verified.
2 years have passed, so the reaction's kind of dull.
So a murder really did take place here. We knew that, but it's good to, I guess, double know it. Spray your face, dick. Ha ha ha! Get sprayed! That's what you get for corruption. Luminol! Right in your mouth! Alright, that's not happening. Nothing else is happening. Okay, let's... Already looked at the painting. Other desk. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy.
Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner.
There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. Look at what the stuff legends are made of.
To keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? Who knows? Oh, those are two separate things. Okay. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf.
Hey! This is when Lana and I went to the theme park.
Okay, made you sad. Oh, okay, that counts as all of that. Window!
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
This is the 15th floor.
I know. There's a saying. Intrusive thoughts and all.
Saying what?
Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
As long as he doesn't go crashing through that window, and he gets fired.
Don't say that!
Okay. No, enough of this. Alright, let's go back. Alright, nothing here. Let's try talking to Lana. You got anything new to talk about? No. Let's present. So I feel like we got some new shit. Hey, I want to ask you about this.
Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved.
She really means it.
Anna!
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh shit! Wait. Oh, Gumshoe still. Okay, nope. I was too hasty. I think. I got a hunch. And I'm gonna follow it. Here. And then back here. And then. Oh. Oof. There you are. He still has that handprint on him. Can I be like, hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. Do you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking your hand out like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Yes. I don't have it, so I can't do it. I got it. Yes.
I'm a gamer! I understood something, kind of!
Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? It was intentional.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What have you been, Mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Tickled me. All right, let's get this over with. Dust. Wait, what? The hell? Why is nothing? Oh, okay. I guess I needed to select the a finger first. Oh, I clicked out of the game. There we go. The whole window minimized. I was trying to click as fast as I could. I know it's going to be in the middle, and it's going to be a real pain in the ass about what counts as a complete fingerprint. So I got to make sure I really thoroughly cover this in blinding white. All right. Blow! I'll give it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
I gotta try every finger? What a pain in the ass. Fine. You're gonna make me click? This is the worst injustice ever thrust upon anyone for any reason. I gotta click slightly more than I otherwise would have. This is fascism. This is true fascism. Forget what the White House is doing. A game making me click a little more. That's where the real injustice lies. All right, how about this one? Oh, hey! That looks pretty good. All right, so it's not him. It's not him. It's not him. Not him. It's almost hers, but backwards. Oh! Uh-oh!
Match found. You're fucked.
No. How can this be?
That's right, I'm a murderer!
And then she takes out a syringe filled with science juice and then trips over her own feet and nothing happens.
What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Can we throw them in jail?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Cease your questions.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Psst. Hey, you. Over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe?
And we'll find out in a second because ad break is about to start. Oh my God. We're almost at the end. Like I'm feeling if whenever this chapter ends, it's going to be it for the night. But oh my God. I hope this this feels chapter break-y. So come on, ads. Show up so I can pause and then get back to it because I want to figure out what the fuck is going on. Chop chop. Do my bidding, Twitch. Please. Pretty please. We have not spent any time in court this session. I don't believe so, but we've had other streams where that's happened. Oh, and there's the ad break. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna spend any time in court. This is all investigation. This is a purely investigation stream. And you know, sometimes that's how it be. 'Cause that's the way stuff is sometimes. Yeah, I got nothing to say about that. I'm sorry, by the way, that I've been so bad at it's a heavy case, much to investigate, yes. I haven't been uploading on YouTube as consistently. But that should change. We're gonna upload in the next couple of days a few different VODs. So I should get back to being up to date there in the near future. So I haven't forgotten about it. I got very busy over the past few days, so I wasn't able to do the second another Phoenix Wright stream like I wanted, which, you know, sucks because it would have been February 24th when I ended it had I done another stream in the past few days, but I was busy every evening. What? Whoa, those weren't words. I was busy every evening. So it just didn't come to pass. But that's okay. Oh, well. I'll be slightly after the real date. It's almost as good. Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma from now. From now and for now. And to now and around now. Something to do with now. Sometimes I do wonder, RV there yet, though? RV? RV?
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Well, was I any help?
Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Oh, boy. It's going to be one of two people. So I'm going to just make a stab. No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
Chief Gant!
We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective.
You mean me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
But sir...
Now get out!
Yes, sir!
We'll be on our way too then.
Wait. You, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you. First, I have to ban a spam bot.
But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. Just leave me alone with this minor.
Mr. Wright?
Sure. Let's leave the 16-year-old girl alone with the obviously correct correct. Jesus, there's a Freudian slip. Corrupt chief of police. That's not terrifying.
Look, pal, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it.
How will Gumshoe afford more face patches? I'm wondering if maybe that's just a really weird tattoo. Just a black outline, and he like bleaches the skin there. It's a weird fashion statement. Gant probably just wants to assure he's definitely not in the Epstein files. Listen, girl. You might think I'll do something untoward towards you physically. That's not the case. I need to convince you that I am, in fact, an upstanding citizen that only has sexual relations with women of consenting age.
Can I leave now?
No, I need to talk to you about this more so you're more convinced. Not going to let you leave. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why is she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Yeah.
You faded into the ether again. Hate it when he does that. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Oh, all right. Been herded into here?
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Wow, damn, Phoenix. Your every word you've told me is useless, garbage bullshit. Shut up. Never speak to me again.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
What? Is that some kind of poetic metaphor? Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous.
Ah!
Seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. She thinks I'm an idiot, but it's for my own good, I guess. Or something. Dialogue options. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of. It's more like it.
Fuck you say, you little bitch?
If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name?
That person is Mike Meekins! No, it's Gant. It's obviously Gant.
Take that!
Wellness guy?
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor.
Let's choose Meekins for the lols. Well, I made a joke about it. This is as close as you're gonna get, I guess.
Do not forget your place.
Take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know?
Damon Gant!
We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that the Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me.
I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but one other, Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
I mean, there's a bunch. What? I mean, I don't know what the right one to put is, but like, he ripped the evidence in half. He kept this in his safe. He kept this in his safe. It's, I think, okay, final fragments found in his safe, blood traces. I think that's pretty safe to be like, this is the smoking gun. This jar is a gun and it's smoking.
Take that!
I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder.
Now, Lana, there's loyalty, and then there's like, so if you disobey him and convict him of murder, then you know what? Never mind. Fine, whatever. Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate.
Just following orders. That's never been used to justify anything horrific.
Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes. You were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it.
Oh, shit! The knife from the SL9 incident, serial killer Joe Dark's knife! Wow, he was really committed to tying this crime to himself. He couldn't have just bought a different knife? Sure, hubris, I guess.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
You know, you gotta fight fire with fire. You fight stabbing with stabbing. Can't murder a dead body. There's a meme with the guy. That's this meme with a guy pointing at his head. Can't murder a dead body. Can't murder a body if they're already dead. That's what the formatting would be. That would be Edgeworth's knife.
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that's the reason for the bandage on your right hand.
Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Ms. Starr, huh? What is she? Did she like sit him up first? Did she like look the corpse in the eyes? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Let's find out.
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible.
So you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would,
the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister. To tell her what happened. To ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
Well, Edgeworth's muffler, but fine.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone in the force to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
Well, I'm his AA sponsor, and I
feel like he fell off the wagon recently.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust.
Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh! You mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
Disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? Another fade into the same scene.
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana...
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and as investigator. And as investigator? I meant as an investigator. I'm sorry. I'm under a little bit of stress right now. Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. By getting the K-pop demon hunters! Come on in here, girls! Rumi and Zoe and... Shit, what's the third one's name? Crackle? Pop? Go kill him! Got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. Mira. That's it, Mira. Thank you. What went down in the chief's office 2 years ago?
To be continued.
All right. Yeah, we're not finished. That's it for today. Almost, there's over my stream time. So yeah, save my progress. Holy shit, guys. I think next stream is going to be the last Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thanks for sticking around. Things are brewing. We got a climax coming. Everyone gird your brains or something. I don't know. Hey, youtube.com/@Todd_football to see all my VODs and shorts. If you're new here and you haven't hit follow, go ahead and hit that follow button if you'd like. And it would make me very happy. And you will get 5 points towards heaven. Hold on a second. Sorry, Potato Johnson. The word climax got caught in automod. Climax can mean other things. Automod, you dirty, dirty little bot, you. Anyway, yeah, go to YouTube to find the VODs. Hit that follow button if you haven't, because it costs you nothing, and it makes me good. Oh, you meant it in the dirty way. Yeah, we're going to climax so hard Thursday. Yeah, no. It's a double entendre. But, like, it's plausible that... Why am I explaining it to you? You're the one that made the joke. Yeah, thanks for coming around. I am going to get out of here. And I will see you again on Thursday for possibly the end of this. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, bye.